Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna learn basically we'll implement sounds in our game with the help of sound manager. So let's come to the screen and we'll see how we can implement it. So as you can see in my screen, first of all I'm going to create a game object. For that, first of all we'll import some sounds file. So I'll make a folder called audio. Okay. Then we'll simply drag and drop this audio folder. I already, I will provide this, uh, you know, in this course itself. So sounds, there are basically three sounds here. One is background. Another one is when we click on, button. And another one will be when player will, just up and down. So first of all, going to create a, let's create a game object. Make it, give it the name of sound manager. Okay, reset the position of it. Then we'll create a script called sound manager, which will manage all the sounds, right? So sound manager, click on it. um, we'll make a array of audio clip public. First of all, we will make a, a singleton class of this. So public static sound manager total instance, so that it will be throughout the game no matter which scene is currently present on. So in the private void awake, uh, I'll call a function. Let's make a function called private void make singleton. Then we'll simply check if this instance is not null, then destroy game object. Else, we already covered in the previous module. We'll just simply say like if this is not null, destroy it. If it is null, just make it the singleton, like make a single instance of this class, right? Now we'll create array. First of all, we'll create a private. First of all, make a serializer free serialize field, a private void, a private audio source. So basically audio source is a, so is it's something, it's a component basically which will responsible to play sound actually, right? So in the game sound manager, we need to attach this audio source component, audio source component, right? uh, and here we will attach sound manager script as well here, right? And we will simply give it the reference of our audio source, right? Then what we are going to do, we will make three function private void on, yeah, let's play player jump, player flip sound, no? Player flip sound, right? So we'll just simply say audio sounds dot play one shot. We want one shot. We want to play it one shot only at once, like uh, uh, something like that. So play one shot, and here we need to pass the audio clip. So we'll create a serialized field private audio source audio clip. Audio clip is something which is going to be play. So we'll give the name player flip clip, and another will be our button, like when we click on buttons, right? So button click. So we'll make two functions. First one is player flip and second one will be play button click sound. And here we'll just simply pass these two, player flip and just this one, and we have to make it public also so that we can access in any other class as well, right? So these are the function we have created. We need to just simply drag and drop uh, all these clips. So for background sound we do not require uh, to handle it in code, because we can simply drag and drop here as well. So just go to sounds. Where is the sound? Here is the sound. So we can just simply drag and drop background clip here, so it will start playing. Okay, and we just check this on loop, so it will keep playing. Once the sound is over, then again it will start playing. And we want play it plain of awake means from starting itself it should play. For these two, for jump, we'll just simply drag and drop in player flip. And for button click, we'll just simply drag and drop button click. Now we need to call this function whenever we click on buttons, right? So first of all, we'll just go this here, the menu controller. And in menu controller we are, this is a function called on click play. So we'll just simply use sound manager dot instance dot play button click sound, right? Just copy this line. And in the gain controller, when we are flipping means this one, right? So we need to call this, and we'll simply use play player flip sound here, also here as well. Or else you just simply do here, at the end of this. So after flipping, this sound should play. And you know um, when we are clicking home button, my bad. So we need to do one more thing, is we need to call this function when we click on game controller, like when we click on but home button, or um, replay button when the game gets over. Let's try this whether it's working or not. Just click it. Now background sound is playing. If I see background, the sound of button, like button is also playing. Also player's sound is also playing. So now game is looking cool. Okay, so I think that's it in this module. Okay, uh in the next module we gonna learn ad implementation, basically monetization stuff. Also we'll learn in-app purchase. So I hope this module you liked it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next module for monetization.